Hello, welcome to OMAT. Glad you're here. This morning, I wrote down a bunch of stuff that helps me with my procrastination. That's what I want to share before we begin our exercises today. So, here are 6 things that help me with my procrastination. Number 1, do very little. If I don't want to do it, I could do very little. Just touch it, it counts. Because if I keep doing that every day, it adds up. Number 2, I generate a feeling of feel like it. I don't always feel like it. I don't wake up feeling like it, but my frother helps. I make the best coffee with this frother, and that's what I think about in order for me to get up out of bed. That's what motivates me. Number 3, accountability. Somebody has to be waiting for me. Somebody has to go, did you do it? Or are you here? Are you on time? That kind of thing. I have to interact with other people. And number 4, small rewards. You know me, I like to throw a little, yay, I did it. And it seems so useless. But what it does is it goes like, something happened here. There's a differentiation between the grind, the constant grind, and the I did it break. That changes things. Also, 5, take showers. That's right, showers. Because I could easily go, I'll do that later. Showers, meditation, walk around, go in sunlight. I cannot neglect myself. It really won't help me with my procrastination. And number 6, I'm so scared. I am so scared not to do the thing today because I know it'll be so much harder tomorrow, next week, if I don't do what I need to do, or at least a little bit of it today. So I use that fear. Those are the 6. I don't know what you guys use. I would love to know. Let me know what you think about it. For now, let's get into the exercises. First, we get present. Actually, that's another way that it helps with my procrastination, because usually I'm procrastinating because I'm thinking in the future. My little thing that I do right now won't help in the future. Just get present. We don't have to keep telling ourselves the stories. This is what we're doing right now, so let's do it. Let's get into our gratitude. If I could find what I can be grateful for, I can a little more get into the present moment because I see the reality of the present. When I want to say, the present moment just stinks, I hate it all, look for the gratitude because yes, it does stink, but there's also some stuff happening on the other side of it. Let's look for that by practicing right now. Let's wrap for now. Finding the water. Maybe if you found one piece of gratitude, what I do is I hold on to it. When my brain starts going, everything's the worst, which it does, just starts going, hey, everything's the worst. I go, no, I left a nugget in there earlier that said everything's not 100% the worst. And then I at least could be a little bit wrong about that and move on. Let's keep going. Do I have to think about that right now? Do you have to think about anything right now? Let's see if we can decide what we think about. Let's practice putting that thought on pause and maybe following our breath. Let's see what we can do sitting in any comfortable position, eyes opened or closed. Breathe. Let's come back. Come back to some water. And did I turn into a monk in that minute? No, of course not. But I took some control over my brain. I now have that knowledge that I have at least 1 minute of control of what's going on in there. Let's keep going. Let's write it down. Why do I write down? Why do I sometimes write things down? It's much better than me saying it. Write down the stuff that you kind of want to say, but maybe you shouldn't. See what it looks like on a piece of paper. It might not need to be said anymore. We're not looking for anything here. We're looking for a word, maybe more. Let's try it right now. Let's wrap for now. Water. And find that that is where your practice is right now. What does that mean? That's what I'm writing about right now. That's what just happened. I don't have to analyze it. It doesn't have to be anything more than that. Watch, we could just move on. Look at that. We're in yoga now. We're already there. So if you're still thinking about writing, where are you? You're somewhere in the past. Come with us. Come to the present. Let's do a sun salutation or any form of stretches. Stand if you could stand. And we're going to inhale the arms up. Keep inhaling. Inhale as deep as you can. Keep going, reach up, maybe bend one elbow and then the other, do whatever feels good and fold forward. Exhale when you're ready. Now we're hanging over our feet, our back is rounded. Maybe we're shaking our head no or yes to loosen the neck muscles. When you're ready, halfway lift, flat back, looking up. And let's get into our high plank. Plant your palms down where they are. Step your feet back into a high plank and lower slowly all the way down to the ground. Once you're there, push your palms right by your chest. Push, and your chest will come up. Your head comes up. Look up. Feel the stretch and meet in down dog. Hips up into an upside down V with our body. And again, maybe you're shaking your head no or yes, loosening up the neck muscles here, facing your thighs. And walk your feet forward towards your hands. Start rolling up. Again, another deep inhale, meeting the palms above the head, and then exhaling right to the center of the chest with the palms. Perhaps holding it there. Perhaps you're still holding in a plank. Wherever you are, find your way back for some water. Find a little, hey, I feel a little warmer. Whatever you're feeling right now, allow it to be felt and then move on. Let's go into plank. Let's get proud of ourselves. How do you want to do this plank? What would make you feel good about yourself? Let's decide we're just going to get up into the plank and then find some satisfaction from there. Let's get it. 3, 2, 1. Up in plank. As soon as you're up in that plank, you might get that feeling that goes, oh, wow, I did it. I said I would do it and then I did it. That's great. And you're in for 10 seconds. Congratulations. If you haven't started, stop lying to yourself. You said you would get up in the plank pose. Go tell yourself the truth. Get up in that plank. That's 20 seconds. Now, maybe it hurts a little bit. Are you in actual pain or are you just bored? Is this hurting you or can you continue for 30 seconds? If it's hurting, stop. It shouldn't hurt. It should be challenging. You should be meeting a challenge every second here for 20 more seconds. Find it in you. What does that mean, Khemda? What does it mean to find it in me? I don't know. Growl if you need to growl. Take the pain off the face if you can. For 10 seconds, find your strength. Say 1 more second and keep going like that for 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Come down off your plank. And if you spent any time in that pose, you know how challenging it is. So you know how you've earned. What did you earn? A little yay, a little shimmy shake. What do you need? What do you need to say, I'm so glad I did that? Let's have some water and move into our procrastination. We were just talking about procrastination. Maybe you're not going to tackle something. Maybe you're going to find what you need in order to tackle something. Get in touch with someone. Tell them you need their help. Use the fear. If I don't do this now, I got to do it double later. Let's see how we break procrastination by taking some kind of action right now. Let's wrap for now. For now, finding our water. Did you find that difficult? Did you have a hard time? Did it make you sad? Then you have some feelings, and that's what you got. You got some feelings in 1 minute. All right, let's move on because we know how to move on from feelings. We know it's just a feeling. We can still connect with someone. Share a feeling with them or share something generic. Hi, how are you? I'm thinking about you. But we're looking to generate that connection muscle. Let's see what we find when we look for connection right now. Let's wrap for now. Find the water. Maybe you have some trouble with this vulnerability. Maybe growing up, people called vulnerability corny. Well, I love corniness. Let's move on. Let's shake it off. Shake off. Let's call things what we want to call it. Shake off what everybody else says. Let's do it by moving around in 3, 2, 1. Move your body. For 1 minute, we're committing to this. Get to going on your commitments. Practice doing the things that you said you would do right here for 1 minute. You're in for 10 seconds. Congratulations. Now, if you started with energy, see if you can keep that energy going. If you started a little slow, see if you can pick up. That's 20 seconds. What do you have in you today? Maybe it's a little bit slower today. That's fine. You want to go a little with energy today? That's fine too. For 30 seconds, try to keep moving because that's what we're doing right now. Maybe take the pain off your face. Find a way to enjoy it. Is that going too far for 20 seconds? Then don't. Grunt your way through it. But get to it. If you haven't started moving, it's not too late. We have 10 seconds, and we know 10 seconds of moving is better than 10 seconds of not moving. So let's keep going for 3, 2, 1, and you're done. That's it. It's pretty challenging. Thank you for taking OMAT today.